Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, please feel very welcome. So today I'll be doing a transformation look on myself. As you can see, I'm so bare and nothing on apart from the eyebrows. And if you want to see the transformation, the final look, please stay tuned to the video. And without much to say, don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, leave your comments down below and I'll be reading them. And let's go straight to the video. So as you can see, I've already done my eyebrows. So I'll be starting off by priming my eyelids. And I'll be using Rimmel's Stay Matte Primer. This is just to ensure that my eyelids won't be sweaty when I'm doing the concealer or oily. So to set my eyelids or to just do a base for the eyeshadow, I'll be going in with the two concealers, Elegant Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee and Espresso. And I'm using an angled brush to just spread the concealer on top of the eyelids. Then I'll be using my small beauty blender to just smoothen the concealer. And every time you're using a beauty blender or a sponge, it should be damp to give you that smooth finish. And as you can see, the eyelids are ready for the eyeshadow. So I'll go ahead and prime my face using the same concealer. Using the same primer. And this is my all-time favorite primer so far, because it keeps my face matte and gives me a nice finish for my foundation. So I usually use a generous amount because I'm very oily. And I always spread my primer using my hands. I don't usually use a brush. So to go in, I'll be using my Waterlight eyeshadow palette and I'll be going for the golds colors and the nudes and also a dark purple. So my first transition in color is a light, sort of a dark purple, but it's very light. And remember guys, the first step is to land on the outer corner of your eyelid, spreading your transition in color towards your inner corner. And I'm concentrating first on the crease area. You can use a circular motion or a wiper method. Then I'm going in with a very neutral color on my brow bone area, just to give the transition in color a nice finish. It's a very neutral color, similar to the shade of the concealer. Then I'm now doing my cut crease, and I'm using Legal Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and that's what I usually use to do my cut crease. But you can go for an eyeshadow primer also to do your cut crease. Then I went ahead with the gold color, and it's sort of a yellow gold. And notice guys, I'm just tapping in my eyeshadow. I'm not dragging. If you drag your eyeshadow, you lose the pigment of the eyeshadow. So just tap it. Just tap, tap, tap. Then on my inner corners, I'm using an angled brush just so that I can get the eyeshadow into the corners of my eyes, to the inner corners of my eyes. So then we'll go to doing the winged liner. And guys, I have a tutorial on how I usually do my winged liner, so please go and check it out. And because I'm going for a bold look, I'm making my wing very long, and most times you'll see me doing a very long liner. I like to be more dramatic. And there you go guys, we have a wing. Have both wings now. Then I'll go in and do my lashes. Then for my foundation, I'll be using Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 365, and I'll mix that with Golden Lip Cosmetic foundation. So for the golden lip foundation, cosmetic foundation, I will only be applying it on the areas that I want to highlight on my face. Then I usually use a beauty blender on that area close to my eyebrows because I don't want to mess them up. Because a beauty blender is small enough to get close without messing the eyebrows. And also I will use the small beauty blender under on the area under my eyes. Then I'll go in with a bigger beauty blender to just spread my foundation. And when you're using a beauty blender or even a brush, do not drag your foundation, just tap on it and make sure the beauty blender is damp. And guys, as you can see, I usually have a darker neck than my face. You can actually see the color of the skin tone on my face and the one on my hands. It's totally different from what is on my neck. So yeah, I got used to it. So I'm just blending and blending. Just take your time. You want to achieve that flawless look. Then to conceal, I will be going in with the Legal Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso. Then I will go in with the Legal Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee to just highlight more. And I'm just adding it under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, on my chin, below my nostrils. So the small beauty blender does wonders, especially on the area just below your eyes. Then I'll be going in with my bigger beauty blender. Then to set my concealer, I'll be using such a Buttercup. And I'm just setting on the areas that I used the concealer. And when you're using a setting powder after your concealer, make sure that your concealer is still wet. Don't wait for the concealer to dry up, then you put on the setting powder. That way the setting powder will sink deep and give you a nice finish. Then I will be using a compressed powder, Maybelline Fit Me, all over my face and my neck area, just to give me that nice finish on the areas that I used my foundation. And for the lips, I'll be using Huda Lippy in the shade Vampire. Vampire or Vamp? In the shade Vamp, guys. That's it for the lippy, guys. So I'll go ahead and highlight my nose. And my cheeks. Another trick is that don't drag your highlight all the way to almost meeting up with your eyebrows or your ear. Just make sure it's where the smile starts to form, like on your cheeks only. That way it will look more natural. And yes, guys, and this is the final transformation look. Your girl here is smoking hot. Yeah, and as you can see, it's a total transformation. And I loved this look, guys. I really loved it, the look. So let me know what you think about this look. Let me know of any other video that you would want me to do. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. and I'll be ready to read them and know about your feedback. And guys, look at that highlight. The eyes, the lippy did me justice. And yeah, I'm so in love with this look. And that's it for today, guys. Remember to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more videos. See you next time. Bye bye.